All right, welcome in everybody. As you get in here, we are doing some breaking stuff coming out of Maryland around the Fourth Circuit opinion that destroyed them. Let me know, you guys hear the audio, the video, everything is good. We got a lot of things to talk about real quick. I've got 3 sources I wanted to run by you because honestly, I couldn't wait to do a video tonight. I wanted to get you guys in here. So as you filter in, make sure that you guys are chatting in the comments so I can hear you. And I will make sure everything is solid and we'll make this happen real quick. Hope you guys are having an amazing Monday. This day is stacking up. Video from 2 hours ago gone. Nope, it's still there. Everyone's here. All right, we're coming in 5 by 5. Hello, everybody. What's up, guys? Audio and video are good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. LOA, OnlyFans soon. Only for the highest paying customers because you are welcome. All right, so everything is good. Everything is good. 5 by 5. Excellent. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, then I'll set everything up, make sure we are good. I got screens over here. I got cameras over here. We have got to talk about some stuff, my beautiful people. So make sure, of course, you're hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, sending this one out because you guys need to know about this. This is a technicality, and it's irritating, but I wanted to show it to you quickly. So got about 500 viewers in here. What up, what up, what up? Everyone getting in. I love it. I hope you guys are having an amazing Monday because we have got to do some stuff up in here. All right, got good chats. Here we go. Good stuff. What up, what up? Hello, everybody. We got lots of states representing. Good stuff. Let's get into this, beautiful people. Okay, so we're about, let's see, about 2 minutes into this video. So if you guys are just now catching up, make sure, of course, you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and do all the things with the sharing because I've got to show you this right here. It broke a couple of minutes ago, and my partner for Second Legacy, Tim, showed it to me. I'm going to try something new. So make sure that you guys can see everything that's changing. I've got an article on the screen. Let me know in the comments field you can see that article, and then we are going to start. What up, what up? Let's do this. Illinois, Idaho, good stuff. All right, so make sure you guys can see the article. Once I see that in the chat, we will start rolling, okay? And we'll make sure you guys follow along with me. I've never done a live like this style before. See it. Okay, good stuff. Let's get into this. Beautiful people. Maryland acting a fool. So some backstory here. Last week, we celebrated a massive unconstitutionality ruling from the Fourth Circuit against Maryland's licensure to own scheme. That's a nice way to say it. So that's what we were dealing with last week. Big victory. Everyone was talking about it. GOA, NRA, all of them. Well, the police in Maryland have decided that they are going to go ahead and do whatever they want anyway based off of a technicality. I've got their announcement pulled up, but this is the high level. Police in this blue state will continue enforcing draconian handgun law ruled unconstitutional by court. Again, this is licensure requirements to own or buy a gun. Okay, that's a big deal. Because as I hit in the other videos, North Carolina already overruled the governor there, Democratic Governor Roy Cooper. He had it removed, or they had it removed through a veto override because he wanted it still in place, even though it was from the Jim Crow era. Awkward. Then you have all sorts of stuff going on across the nation with lots of different rulings, and now you have Maryland right here. This is a big deal. And then Oregon also is coming in as well. I can't read all the chat, so I'm going to keep on jumping back. But anyway, let's keep going. So this broke about 25 minutes ago. Let me show you some of this stuff because I think this is interesting. And also I have another reference as well. Maryland State Police will continue enforcing the state's handgun law for now, despite a federal appeals court ruling the license requirement is unconstitutional. Quote, at this time, the HQL law, that's what we're talking about here, remains in effect and there are no immediate changes in the process to purchase a firearm in Maryland, the department wrote in an agency-wide advisory after last week's ruling. So basically they're saying, yeah, we're going to continue doing it until it works its way up the chain or we get a mandate. That's where we're at. Let me continue here because this is a few of the things that they're requiring. Maryland's handgun qualification license requires applicants to submit fingerprints for a background check, take a 4-hour firearm safety course with a live fire component, and wait up to 30 days for approval before purchasing a handgun, which then requires another application and a 7-day waiting period. All of these applications and licenses were what ruled unconstitutional. That's the point. But the police in Maryland decided, no, we're not going to do that because after all, there's so many different appeals courts processes and we haven't been given a mandate. So it's perfectly fine, right? Yet, no, it's not right. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to get to why they're doing this or how they're doing this in a second. So this piece right here, this is an important part. I love that they always put in a Trump appointee. The challenge law restricts the ability of law-abiding adult citizens to possess handguns, and the state has not presented a historical analog that justifies its restriction, Bruin decision. Indeed, it has seemingly admitted that it couldn't find one, Judge Julius Richardson, a Trump appointee, wrote in the court's majority opinion. Here's what they're doing. But the Maryland State Police Licensing Division said it will continue enforcing the law until federal court issues a mandate. A mandate. So unconstitutionality, that's not enough. I need a mandate. I'm not just going to stop doing something because it's unconstitutional. No. You have to tell me to stop doing it. Yeah, that's where we find ourselves, beautiful people. And it looks like we've got almost 1,000 people in here. That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. You guys just keep on sending and sharing out. We are cruising. So this is some of the interesting details here as I walk through this a little bit. I wonder if this has anything to do with what the governor said. Maryland officials have 14 days to file for a rehearing before the full appeals court. If the state does not file within that window, the court will issue a mandate 7 days later, which means the final court ruling would be on December 11th. So what they're saying here is, well, they haven't issued us a mandate yet. It is unconstitutional, but nanny boo-boo, we have a few days to file an appeals court. And then if we don't file the appeals court, well, then we have 7 days after that. So the latest day possible that we have to abide by your ruling is December 11th. Never mind the idea that they said it was unconstitutional before Thanksgiving. Anyway, let's continue because you must just have something going on, right? The officials have not confirmed whether they plan to file for a rehearing or alternatively seek a review before the U.S. Supreme Court. Please do it. Put licensure to own in front of the Supreme Court. Come on, baby. After all, as Tim likes to say on Second Legacy, they call it out of balance right now because they don't have control of it. Yeah, put that in front. That'd be a real great outcome. But anyway, here's Maryland Governor Wes Moore, this is a Democrat, said in a statement that he would continue to fight for this law and that his administration was evaluating its options. Yeah, go to the Supreme Court. Please do that. Now, I'm going to jump over here to the actual state police. That's not the right thing. That's the right thing. The actual announcement. And I will get to your chats here in 1 second, guys. So here's the advisory itself. This is from the Maryland Department. U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fourth Circuit Handgun Qualification License decision. On November 21, 2023, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fourth Circuit rendered a decision in a case questioning the constitutionality of the handgun qualification license codified in Maryland Public Safety Article blah numbers. The Fourth Circuit Court opinion is that the HQL is unconstitutional. At this time, the HQL law remains in effect and there are no immediate changes in the process to purchase a firearm in Maryland. The opinion of the Fourth Circuit Court does not become effective until the court issues a mandate. That's the technicality. They have to wait for the appeals process, and then after that 7 days if they don't get the appeal. But if they do the appeal, that continues the process. The Maryland State Police will issue updates on the Maryland State Police Licensing Division website and via advisories as soon as further information becomes available. And you know I'll be watching that. But what we're talking about here, and I've got other site that's just not loading right. What we're talking about here is we are following through an unconstitutionality ruling. The Maryland State Police say, no, I know it's unconstitutional, but we're going to wait for an appeal, and we don't have to do anything until you actually tell me to. And that tell me to, at the latest date on record right now, happens at December 11. And I'm going to get a bigger picture here and then actually start to be able to read you guys your chats. But that's where we're at right now. So we are sitting in a position of, I know it's unconstitutional, but we really don't want to abide by this. And the governor of Maryland, Wes Moore, says, yeah, but I really don't want to do this. So we're going to decide what we're doing. We're evaluating more steps. Now, that's where this is. That story itself broke about 2 hours, about 20 minutes ago. The actual announcement came a couple of days ago. David Job says, YouTube removed me from your channel 5 times since the 25th of November, as of November 3rd, of which was the 25th. So that's just a reminder, guys. We're losing subscribers like crazy for no apparent reason. A lot of people are saying in the comments, so make sure that subscription is live. But right now, we have 1,000 people in this chat. I'm going to start diving into the chat here because earlier I couldn't read it when I was announcing that. But effectively, you have a state police department saying, yeah, it's unconstitutional. I don't care. You haven't told me what to do yet. Here's the time frame you have to do it in. Nanny boo-boo. It's still a law. That's what they're basically saying, and that's an important thing to understand. The arrogant ignorance is laughable. Yes, it is. there's so many things that I'm sure you guys are going to say in here, and I can't repeat. But I wanted to jump this out here. This can be a minute or two longer, maybe 5. I don't know, whatever. But if you guys want me to answer anything, clarify anything that I just read you, because I've never done this style before, let me know in the comments field right over there. I will absolutely jump in as much as I can. And also tell me if you like that live review of things with the information on the screen as well, because I'm curious if you guys like that. But let me see here. California needs to go red? Yeah. If California goes red, there's a bigger problem. Puma says, take it to SCOTUS, please, please, please. Facts. That is exactly right. You guys send that to SCOTUS and you see how that works. Because, oh baby, would I love it. All right, we got some people that says this is awesome. I like it. This is pretty good. Sweet. That's good stuff. I can't take this anymore, these tyrants. Well, you know what? Honestly, these are the people that we are going to fight for a long time, because they have a mindset of outcome justifies the means, or the ends justify the means, and that is exactly what they're doing. I hope Michigan gets constitutional carry. Great format, good stuff. Well, so now here's the interesting thing. Ron is talking about, do you have the right to resist an illegal law? I can't offer any kind of stance on that because of the idea of the platform of what we're talking. I can't offer legal advice at all. But I do find it interesting that the Maryland police actually are taking the stance that you haven't told me what to do, so I don't have to do it yet, even though I know it's unconstitutional. I know it's the right thing to do. You haven't told me to do it yet. We have a few more weeks of that. That's coming down from the governor's office, right? So you've got a Democratic political machine in Maryland, which is a gun control state, pretty intense one. And they're basically just dragging the feet and dragging it along as much as they can. The only problem is that's infringing upon the rights of the Second Amendment of the citizens there. Anyway, stuff like this makes me wonder when Brown v. Board of Education, when Democratic states want to pick and choose what the courts. Yeah, I mean it's a very similar thing. Mike says, I've never been unsubscribed from any channel. Good, Mike. I love that, because it does genuinely happen on some of these channels. I mean, I've seen it a few times. But, guys, it looks like I delivered the point here. It wasn't something we needed to beleaguer, just made up a word, beleaguer too much. But the whole point here is Maryland, if you're just missing it, the recap, Maryland is effectively dragging their feet. They said we can't make this law or stop effectively enforcing this law until we get a mandate. And, well, we don't have a mandate, and that's going to take a few days. So December 11 is the number that if everything goes and there's no appeals, there's no SCOTUS, there's no nothing, December 11. Right now, it is Monday, November 27th. So I just wanted to give that update to you guys. But I really appreciate you guys showing up. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, make sure you send this live stream out. I'm going to do these as much as I can, because I think I enjoy the format as well. But until the next one, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you on tonight's video.